Yes, and today something very interesting happened in Parliament. The National Assembly staged the first committees forum where chairpersons of various House committees had an opportunity to showcase their achievements, challenges and tasks ahead. For the first time, committee sittings will be televised live, just like plenary proceedings in both chambers of the August House. Very commendable, and if well implemented, will no doubt enhance transparency and accountability in committee sittings and activities. Indeed, unknown to many people, the bulk of parliamentary work happens in the committees. The real oversight and legislation takes place in committees. So in essence, vibrant committees will translate to solid bills and reports. And there is a reason why committee sittings must not only be transparent, but accountable, consistent and diligent. There have been numerous complaints of some rogue MPs appearing in House committee sittings, sign in the attendance list and exit without making any meaningful contribution. Yet, they will religiously pocket the 5,000 shillings sitting allowances. At times, some committees have been too cozy with the very persons they were supposed to put to task on management of public resources. Is it also not now in public knowledge that some committees are havens for rent seeking, where members of parliament have been accused of pocketing as little as 10,000 shillings to doctor crucial probe reports whose recommendations have a direct effect on the very ordinary citizens on whose votes they rode to the August House? Have you also not heard of open complaints by persons summoned to appear before the committees that they were coerced to part with millions of shillings in exchange for favorable reports? Haven't you also seen MPs who took one position in House committee sittings only to disown his or her colleagues on the floor of the House after pocketing some money to change their mind? So what the National Assembly launched today is commendable and worth emulating, even by the Senate. Parliament must be a place of honor and decorum. Parliament must truly be the honorable house that it ought to be. Members of Parliament must uphold the very high standards of integrity that they demand of the judiciary and the executive. Having a manual to guide committee sittings is one thing. Following it to the letter is another. Televising House committee sittings is a perfect way of enhancing accountability and transparency, but the gesture will only yield fruits if members of Parliament are not only committed, but consistent as well. And yes, now that the National Assembly has launched a Swahili version of the standing orders, let us hope that our lawmakers will have more robust debates. Hata wale ambao Kiingereza kidogo huwapiga chenga, hawana kijisababu cha kutoshiriki katika mijadala ya bunge. Ama namna gani?